This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
It's because everyone's talking about this.
Always live, always real, always unpredictable.
I think that's taking it to another level.
Yeah. Log on and join our live conversation.
He said this as we were coming on TV.
DBL starts right now.
3, 2.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Monday, June 17th. We are live and we're talking about what you're talking about. I'm here with Stephanie and Brandon. I'm Erica. Jeff is on assignment. Crush Life Big Jeff. Let's get started. Tonight, O.J. Simpson is facing backlash for his new Twitter account. It all started at the end of last week when the 71-year-old joined the social media platform with an announcement that had a rather ominous ending. Take a look.
Now, there's a lot of fake OJ accounts out there, so this one, at the real OJ 32, is the only official one. So this should be a lot of fun. I got a little getting even to do. So God bless. Take care.
Wonderful. OJ wasted no time giving his thoughts and opinions about some of the biggest social media stars, namely the Kardashians. He shut down a long-standing rumor that he is Khloe Kardashian's dad due to an alleged affair with her mom, Kris Jenner. Watch.
Khloe, like all the girls, I'm very proud of, just like I know Bob would be if he was here. But the simple facts of the matter is she's not mine.
So none of this seems like a coinky-dink. I mean, first he decides to get a Twitter account on the 25th anniversary of Ron Goldman and Nicole Brown Simpson's death, murder, massacre. And then he talks first about a Kardashian. So those two things are going to get some attention, even if you weren't O.J. Simpson.
I think this has definitely been some kind of plan around some making on his behalf, because I don't believe he's thought of all of that, you know, perfectly in sync all by himself. But at the same time, you know what? He wasn't proven guilty, and there's always going to be something. It's going to be, maybe it was Nicole's birthday when he made a Twitter account. Maybe it was their anniversary. Maybe it was like so many years after the death. I think that he can't win. I know I'm going to get hate for that, but it's true. It's true.
It's true. We're talking about O.J. Simpson. We're talking about the Juice, Heisman Trophy winner, NFL Hall of Famer. We're talking a guy that was in Naked Gun. He's used to the spotlight, and he's been out of it for quite some time. So I can see, I mean, I think it's classless and tasteless to do it on the anniversary, but I can see why he's doing it, making this Twitter account, because now he can push his own narrative. He can tell his own truth instead of having to go on a talk show or do some sort of interview and get asked questions. So I think he thinks that's his way of clearing up the whole Kourtney issue, but at the same time.
But see, here's the thing. I don't, and most people don't think of O.J. Simpson as Heisman Trophy. We don't think of USC. We don't think of those things anymore because what he's been connected to in terms of this massacre, and then even after, just the way that he's behaved, like people who have encounters with O.J. Simpson don't seem to be very impressed with him as a person or as an icon, regardless of what happened. And I do think a lot of people think that he's guilty. I, for one, might be one of them. So I probably won't be following him.
I think obviously I will not be following him, and I completely understand your point. And I do think it's like kind of we've been over these subjects so many times. This man, he didn't have to open his Twitter account with these things, but it's obvious he's done it for a reason and one reason only, to get those followers.
Well, because he's a narcissist. Tonight, Taylor Swift's new music video has over 10 million views in less than 24 hours. The song is called You Need to Calm Down, and it's all about LGBTQ issues and rights, and the video features many people from the community. Take a look. This is the most star-studded since, like, We Are the World. Did you see TV host Ellen DeGeneres getting a tattoo from Adam Lambert and transgender actress Laverne Cox as Taylor's neighbor? And there's even a wedding in the video featuring Jesse Tyler Ferguson. You know him from Modern Family. And yes, that is Sierra officiating. Olympic figure skater Adam Rippon is in the video handing out snow cones. And we have to mention friends of DBL, our boys, Karamo Brown and Bobby Burke. They also made cameo appearances alongside their Queer Eye castmates. Taylor is proving to be a huge ally of the gay community. At the end of the video, she is pushing fans to sign a petition to support the Equality Act. But that's still not all. We have to point out one very special cameo from none other than your best friend, Steph, Katy Perry.
Is looking delightful, eh? Looking gorgeous, babe.
Delicious.
While Taylor went hand in hand, she was dressed in a French fry costume. So it looks like the feud is officially over. Now, when is your feud going to be over with Katy Perry?
You know what, right? the thing with Katy Perry, I love old Katy Perry, new Katy Perry, you know, early 2000s Katy Perry before she went a bit like too far with the whole fashion and trying to be too different. So I like old Katy Perry. So if she reverted back a little bit, then I'd be a lot more enthused with her.
You need to calm down. No, but I mean, Erica, I said Friday, you know, when we did New Music Fridays, I'm not a fan of the song, but I am a huge fan of the message, because it's funny you brought up Sierra, and because I didn't see her in it at first when we started talking about it, and then I went on Sierra's Instagram, and she has a screenshot of that very picture that we saw, and someone writes in the comments, oh, basically it's not Christian-like, and you don't need to be at a gay wedding because joining them together is greater in sin. And she had the greatest clapback for this. The first one that says, firstly, Christians don't judge. Secondly, hashtag you need to calm down. And that is the theme of the song, because it's telling people, you're not going to turn a gay person straight. You need to calm down and just live life and accept it. So I love the message.
And talking about that wedding, Jesse Tyler Ferguson that we just saw in that photo, he came and sang on stage in New York with Taylor Swift. And I think this just goes to show people are saying that Taylor's exploiting the LGBTQ community. Here they are, look, rocking it out. But I think she genuinely is trying her best to be an ally in this. And I think, you know, regardless of whatever the marketing ploys or, you know, whatever there might be behind the scenes, people encouraging her, you know what? I think she's doing a very positive, powerful, beautiful message, and we need people like that, people that have got a lot of followers, that have a lot of influence on young people, you know, to give that message and people understand the message.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of positive, powerful, and beautiful, we have to give a DBL shout out to Beyonce and Jay-Z's daughter, Blue Ivy. The 7-year-old slayed at her dance recital over the weekend. Take a look. And all those little girls on that stage,
they're all backup
trying to
dancers.
be Beyonce. She's like, no, I come from Beyonce.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me ask y'all a question, because remember we did the story about Madonna's children saying it's a little hard to be Madonna's child. Now, do you think it's going to be hard for Blue Ivy, or does she feel pressure to walk in her mother and father's footsteps?
We haven't seen a whole lot from, like, Lourdes for a while, Madonna's daughter, was kind of doing some, I think, some fashion stuff, but we haven't really seen her in the spotlight like that. I think she's been kind of shielded. Blue Ivy has been shielded, but she has, like, this whole Beyonce, you know,
Did you see those moves?
baby Beyonce thing going on.
I can do a split.
You cannot dance like that.
You weren't doing that. You weren't doing that. That comes from, I get it from my mama.
Yes.
We are getting our first look at the West Side Story remake. Raquel Villanueva has news at this moment.
That's right, Erica. Get ready to see the Jets and the Sharks make a somewhat peaceful appearance together. Steven Spielberg's production company just released this cast photo. Rachel Zegler plays Maria and Ansel Elgort is Tony. You have the Jets on your left and the Sharks on the right. And like the Broadway musical, it's set to take place in 1957. And Rita Moreno, a star of the original film, will also be part of the remake. West Side Story opens in theaters December 18th, 2020.
Erica's so ready. Look at this. I'm guessing.
Jets.
I love
That's all we
it.
got. Puerto Rico. Okay.
Oh, no, so
you probably probably noticed Jeff Schroeder isn't here tonight. He's on a very special assignment in Los Angeles. But he had a little delay getting there, so we're going to make fun of him. This is Jeff sleeping at the airport last night because his flight was canceled. So what's he doing in LA? He's back in the Big Brother house meeting all of the new house guests. You can catch the 2-night premiere of Big Brother June 25th and 26th. Now, is this not appropriate for Jeff to be stranded at the airport?
Explain as to why. We know the reason why, but why? He is a self-fulfilling prophecy. He hates the airport. He hates planes. He hates everything about traveling. So he has such a negative attitude about traveling that I think that this is a self-fulfilling prophecy. I feel like Jeff always has the worst luck on planes.
He does, because he keeps saying he has the worst luck. If you say it, then it'll happen. I have the best luck, and I'll never have to worry about my life.
I get upgraded every time.
You have to put the things you want out there. Okay.
All right.
DBL is live, and we'll bring you breaking news as soon as it happens.
Upgrade, BA.
Bill Cosby's Father's Day post has a lot of people cringing, but the new details we just learned make it even worse. And next we go one-on-one with the star of the History Channel show, Ancient Aliens. If you don't believe in extraterrestrial life, he might change your mind.
Welcome back to the DBL Stream Team, where we talk shows we're watching and shows coming up that we're excited to watch. This week we're watching Big Little Lies. HBO Go, you guys. Season 2 is out.
So good.
I still haven't even seen Season 2. I just got started with Season 1, but Kelly here is all caught up, and it revolves around murders, mysteries, lies that come from many different families. I mean,
Rich families. I can't get enough.
We've got a great cast, Reese Witherspoon, all kinds of people.
Laura Dern.
Laura Dern, Meryl Streep comes in the second season. I mean, you've got a top to bottom really great cast. Kelly, what do you think about the second season?
So I love
far?
the second season. Meryl Streep comes in, and I actually can't tell you who Meryl Streep plays because I don't want to spoil it for Leo. But it is, she is so good. She had this one scene in the second season that is so clutch. I can't wait for Leo to catch up. So all Leo knows is that there's some kind of murder. He doesn't know who dies, y'all. So I can't
quite
wait.
Caught up yet, but you know what? I started it last night, and I cannot wait to get to this series.
Just binge it all in one night, Leo.
Yeah,
it's fine.
right. Just 6 hours, no big deal. But guys, let us know what you think about that show. It's streaming now on HBO Go or HBO Now if you don't have a cable subscription.
Yep.
Now we also have another show we've been watching, a classic.
Lucy!
I Love Lucy. Yeah,
that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was actually really good. Honey, I'm home. But that is streaming on Hulu. You can find that on Hulu, Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
That is actually all over the place. And that's one of those shows that you can go back to
Never gets
anytime.
old. It still holds up. Oh, I used to watch that show on Nick at Night growing up. Brings
all
me
the
back.
time.
I love it.
Yeah, rest in peace, Lucille Ball.
Yeah.
And that was such a great series. Man, honestly, I think I'm going to go home tonight.
Welcome back to DBL. Bill Cosby might be behind bars for drugging and sexually assaulting Andrea Constant in 2004, but that didn't stop the 81-year-old from posting an unexpected Father's Day message on social media. Check out this message from the disgraced comedian on his Instagram account. In it, he writes, "Hey, hey, hey, it's America's dad. I know it's late, but to all of the dads, it's an honor to be called a father. So let's make today a renewed oath to fulfill our purpose, strengthening our families and communities." We're just learning that Cosby dictated that statement to his rep from prison. That's according to TMZ. So this is very loaded because one, he is referring to himself as America's dad. The clip talks about the idea of black men being railroaded and not having an equal or how the system is basically railroading black men. And then he posts on Father's Day and he dictated it himself. So people have obviously a lot of mixed reactions about it. I don't think that he should have a platform like this, especially while he's in prison.
Now, so you think that just because he's in prison, they should take away all of his social media? Like, it's not him that's sitting there posting.
But he is. If he dictated it, then
someone
that's his post.
Well, that's like your country's First Amendment, like the freedom of speech.
Yeah.
I understand it's freedom of speech, but do you allow someone to continue to have a platform when they've been... Like, to me,
I know
it's
what
just,
you mean.
I don't know if there's a precedence for it. That's the reason why I think it's so confusing.
Yeah, and like she said, it's in our Constitution for us to be able to do that. And I think it's him trying to use that 3.5 million followers to try and make some money on the back end as well, because I guess legal fees and all that, he's incarcerated, he can't make money or anything like that. So I don't know, but I just never looked at him as America's dad. I thought Uncle Phil was America's dad, so rest in peace, James Avery.
I think there's obviously a lot more to this. I mean, he's 81 years old. I mean, how much he will... I mean, I'm going to be honest, I've got grandparents in their 80s. They don't know how to use social media. So, I mean... I think it's his marketing team, his press team are trying to obviously portray him in a certain manner to reach out to the few fans that obviously still like and follow him. I don't know, it's difficult.
Yeah, it just seems like he's the one that's puppeteering them. Well, celebrities are sharing Father's Day tributes on Instagram. Check out this sweet photo of Carrie Underwood's husband and children. She captioned it, "I feel like this picture pretty much sums up fatherhood." Actress Gabrielle Union posted this adorable pic of her hubby, Dwayne Wade, and their new baby. Yes, that's Shady Baby. And Mario Lopez showed us 3 generations of his family with the caption, "Feliz Dia del Padre." Check out Katherine Schwarzenegger, who posted this throwback photo of her dad, Arnold, but she didn't forget about her husband, Chris Pratt. The two just got married. He has a son with ex Anna Faris. The caption reads, "Watching you be such a hands-on and loving father was one of the many reasons I fell in love with you." And it's Prince Harry's first Father's Day. He celebrated by posting this adorable photo of baby Archie. But Prince William is getting a lot of flack online for this post with only one of his kids. People are wondering where the other 2 kids are. Is it weird he just left them out? Steph, you're a resident Brit. What do you think?
The amount of outcry that's been over this has been actually insane. We see pictures of the royal babies throughout the year. We see it at Christmas, we see it at Easter. Okay, it's one picture, it's Father's Day. Maybe the one was sick. Maybe they couldn't all be at the same place at the same time. Who knows? Get over it.
I don't know if I'd get over it. If I'm one of 4, and if I wasn't in the picture, I don't know if I'd get over it. But
they're not gonna know. They're running around still in the nappies. They don't know what's going on.
The what?
The nappies.
What's that?
Diapers.
Oh.
Oh, nice clarification.
Thank you.
Good job, Brandon. On that note, we'll be right back.
Are you one of the...
Hi, DBL Nation. Agent R here with your report on the new Men in Black International. So, is it worth seeing, or will you make me want to erase your memory? Well, the answer is no, not really. It's not spectacular, but it's still a good, fun time. Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson do make the movie fun, and there is some good moments, but it's not the same magic as the original. This was made for a new generation to see, so you're not going to see any callbacks or unfortunate cameos from the originals. This is really its own standalone movie with kind of callbacks to the general plot, but not any actual players in it. So that said, if you were looking for that, you're not going to get that. But if you have kids and this is their first time seeing Men in Black, I think they're gonna like it. They're gonna like the little creatures. It's their first time seeing a whole new set of aliens for them to go and love like we did. So I would say give it a chance if you have kids. Now, if you're going for the nostalgia, I think you might be a little bit disappointed because, like I said, it is its own movie with its own jokes, and Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson kind of have their own movie together, Thor Ragnarok, and sometimes you get those moments and that chemistry that they had there, and you kind of forget that this is a new movie. It just feels like them in different outfits. But other than that, I would say I did laugh at some points, and there were some points that dragged on a little bit and there were plot holes. But overall, if you're just looking to have some mindless fun and you don't want to see a movie that's going to win an Oscar, because this isn't going to, I would say go see it. But I might be wrong. You might disagree with me. Let me know, and you can erase my memory next time.
Welcome back to DBL. Take a look at this video of a UFO taken by Navy pilots in 2015. What do you think you see? If you answered aliens, you're not alone. A new study says that more than half of Americans believe in alien life. Giorgio Tsoukalos is the star of the History Channel's hit show Ancient Aliens, and he spent his career researching alien contact with Earth. We talked about alien mania for today's DBL Spotlight. Welcome, Giorgio, to Daily Blast Live. I am a big fan and I'm excited to talk about Alien Con, but as the star of History's channel Ancient Aliens, I've got some out of this world questions for you first. The New York Times recently set the internet on fire with an article about several UFO sightings by Navy pilots in 2014 and 2015, and the Department of Defense brushed it off. But Giorgio, I need to know, what did you think those sightings were?
They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west.
The fact that 2 weeks ago the Navy has come forward and said that they have now new guidelines how pilots should respond to these UFO encounters is fascinating, because governments around the world, including the US government, are now exploring the idea, well, what if? And I think it's just a matter of national security, because the US government says it's not ours, so either somebody else around the planet has better technology than us, or could it be extraterrestrial? It's tremendous that governments worldwide are now embracing this question.
And speaking of UFOs, Vox published an article saying that there are as many Americans that believe in alien life as there are Americans that believe in God. So is this surge in belief a pop culture phenomenon, or do you reckon that we could be being prepared for something bigger?
In my opinion, it would be fairly boring and kind of an insult in the face of creation if Earth would be the only game in town. So the idea that perhaps other extraterrestrial intelligent civilizations exist throughout our galaxy and perhaps even throughout the universe, and that we are just one tiny cogwheel in this gigantic mechanism, which is wonderful.
And before we go, I want to play a quick game. So I'll name a famous alien and you tell me whether Hollywood got their depiction right or oh so wrong. So we're going to call it Alien versus Giorgio. You ready?
Yep.
E.T.
Very good, yes. Very correct.
And what about aliens from the Alien franchise?
Hollywood. Entertainment.
The Coneheads.
Those Coneheads actually exist as bona fide archaeological artifacts.
And what about Jabba the Hutt?
Oh, Jabba, yeah, well, he's, I better not talk about him.
Well, thank you so much, Giorgio, for talking to DBL. And if you guys at home are ready to search for the answers among the stars, then check out the Alien Con in Los Angeles, June the 21st. Thank you again, Giorgio. I think you've been fabulous.
Thanks, Stephanie. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be right back.
Promotional.
Hey, DBL Nation. I know, not the face you were expecting, right? Well, it's the face that I want, though. It's kind of freaking cool, okay? Welcome back to another episode of Beauty Blast, guys. I'm Jeray for this lay. Today, we're talking about LED masks. Dr. Dennis Gross actually has been hooking us up, and I really want to talk to you guys about this product because it is life-changing. Now, if you don't know about LED light therapy, today's your day, guys. These are amazing products that will help to make sure that you're actually smoothing, brightening, and actually resurfacing your skin at times too. Now, LED light therapy can be used with red, blue, green lights, but with this light mask, you have the option of red, blue, which kind of looks a little bit more pink blue to me, and a mix of red and blue. The red is going to help with anti-aging. This is going to help to make sure that any wrinkles or texture in the skin is being smoothed out and being plumped up as well. Now the blue, which looks a little blue-pink to me, this guy is going to be helping with acne. If you suffer from acne, this is going to be the best for you. It's going to help to make sure that we're diminishing any bacteria and helping to make sure that you can prevent acne breakouts as well. Now the last one is a mixture. This is great for people who have adult acne or who maybe have suffered from acne scarring or who just have a little bit of everything going on. This is going to be the light that you want to be on. Now the best part about this, guys, the treatment is only for 3 minutes. It's auto shut off. You put it right over your face for about 3 minutes here and relax. It even comes with a little hair pull or a adjustment so that you can keep this on your head and kind of walk around and do whatever you need. Now personally, I like to lay back and enjoy this and you know, relax for my full 3 minutes. Make sure that I'm keeping my beauty time for me, guys. So guys, as you can tell, this mask is amazing. It's practically the future. You can have a whole light therapy just for you at home without seeing a professional, without leaving your house. Who doesn't want that? So if you need one, check it out at Sephora.com, Nordstrom, Dillard's, or just go to drdennisgross.com and get yours today. Now, you just witnessed another great episode of Beauty Blast. Make sure you click that subscribe button and follow me over at Jure for the Slay. We'll see you guys next time. Welcome back to DBL. As we leave you tonight, we have some sad news to report. Gloria Vanderbilt has passed away at the age of 95. The fashion designer, artist, and socialite passed away this morning. That's according to her son, CNN journalist Anderson Cooper. He says she died at home with friends and family by her side after suffering from stomach cancer. Gloria lived her life in the spotlight from a young age and is known for selling millions of pairs of jeans with her swan logo on them. Her son Anderson has released a statement saying, quote, "She was an extraordinary woman who loved life and lived it on her own terms. She was a painter, a writer, and designer, but also a remarkable mother, wife, and friend." He also had a very heartfelt and emotional tribute that aired on CNN this morning. Watch. So we aired it earlier, and you can check it out. Obviously, it's a very sad day, and we're thinking about Anderson Cooper and the entire family.
Absolutely. Rest in peace.
Yes, absolutely. We'll be back tomorrow. Goodbye.